as the sun went down and our cooking coals were glowing. Down the path came a party hiking, and they said, folks, we're all going. We're yearning for a portal far away in a tavern full of shouting. So join us, friends, and let's descend deep into Under Mountain, deep into Under Mountain. There run dungeons hot and cold, where the monsters surge and pushes, and the youngest runes are old, where the mimics all lie waiting, and the goblin werebats roost. All the wisps and wasps and the mezzo lost, the hidden pit where we'll all plummet deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, all our blades will sing like choirs, as our arrows strike like drum beats, and our green flame pops and pyres. Our barbarian will stomp a brood as the rogues dance shadow play. Oh, we're sworn to go at a great tempo. We'll chant our spells as we now delve deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, you'll always find new gear, and your old mundane accoutrement can be handed down, don't fear. The magic items you'll attune and the artifacts you'll find. There's armor with gems and weird potions and a propeller hat that lets you ascend deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, the mad wizard stood gates so folks can open portals. He left clues to activate. He has a thing for puzzles and he likes to throw his voice. We're going to delve to where he dwells, to the lowest tower, to seek his power deep into Under Mountain. I'll see you there, the lowest lair, deep into Under Mountain.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures are laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do, or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead, and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. Power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always verdurous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing wranglers, violent murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves. We're the private enemy, becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative. We won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. Power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us home, to bring us home.
The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. 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 Just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us! Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and welcome to Hermitcraft Season 7. It is just me and AFK Mumbo Jumbo on the server tonight as we pass the evenings between Christmas and New Year's. Lots of folks are taking some time off, but you know what? I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair, Joey Camo. Anyway, what were we doing? We are working on a Brandenburg Gate as part of our New Year's preparations. And so, core concept, we have this one. Now, one thing I wanted to ask, people are asking me if I saw about the explosion downtown. Yes, I read the news. Don't worry, I'm safe. I live several miles away from there. I was not in the blast radius. Thank you for your concern, but we can't spend all of our time worrying about some crazy guy going and blowing up an AT&T building. That is the federal government's problem. They brought in the FBI to deal with this, so we don't have to. So I'm just going to let them do their jobs for right now. Okay, so core concept, we've got the rough Brandenburg Gate going on here. And what we need to do next is build the other 5 New Year's Eve things. But we also need to load this one up with fireworks. So we've got like 2 tasks. We got 2 tasks. We've got, did I bring any of the redstone or fireworks dispensers stuff here? No, I didn't. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go get some fireworks. Well, the horses, we have to wait for B-Dubs to get back. B-Dubs is taking some time for his family, taking a little bit of time away from Hermitcraft. A little bit of a vacation. Since my family is gone this week, I might as well keep playing. That is one of those things about being a single parent, is occasionally there are going to be times that you don't get to enjoy a holiday with your child, and we just do our best to power through. What we need, though, is some of this redstone. and also probably some other actual fireworks. But the redstone alone should get us started. Are there dispensers in here? Observer, dispenser. Okay, cool. So we've got. So this is the European New Year's gate, but we have to build things for the other time zones too. Okay. So here we go. We've basically got the whole top of this, everything except for where the sculpture goes, done. Also, I've been thinking about maybe working in something else to fix this kind of transition here. Like, for right now, I'm like, should I just extend this path down? Just have this, like, boop, connect on the side? Like, that seems funny to me, but it might not be funny to other people. If we just have this path kind of rolling down here and eventually linking up. Just, like, connecting in an awkward way. Like, dang it. We're gonna have to get some of this, let some of this dirt grow back into grass, I guess. But, like, we just have this go, like, dip, 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 and then, like, connect right here. Yeah, I've got full bright turned off or whatever. I normally play with my brightness turned way up when I'm underground a lot, but since we're mostly out in the open sky, we don't really need it right now. And we don't want to actually break into all of this grass because we need it to spread. But yeah, it's just like, doop. When I asked my 2.5-year-old daughter what she wants to watch, she says, I need Joe Hills. You should feel honored you outrank Peppa Pig. I am glad that I can do parents that service in some small way. Okay. Okay. I'm going to assume if somebody is saying, can I give you money, please tell me, then if you're asking if you can give me money, that's a bad thing. Don't give me money if you don't know. Let people who are at a point in their life where they're like, okay, I've budgeted and I know I can support the arts this month and I'm going to take some of that money, I'm going to give it to Joe Hills, I'm going to give some of that money to other local things like the theater or the symphony. Like, nobody who's on the fence about giving me money should be giving me money. Okay? And that's like a weird thing to keep asking. The fact that you've asked that twice is weird. But yeah, that's a really weird thing. Okay. So, core concept, I've got the ground in, I've got the path in. We're going to wait till B-Dubs gets back to invite him to help me put the horses on top, just as a neighborly gesture. I think that it'll be neighborly of me to ask his help with putting the horses on top. So, yeah. This is on the whole turned out very well. So I am here for it. Okay. So here's what we are going to do. We got the rockets. Or no, we don't got the rockets. We got the dispensers. We need to put this shulker box down. Yeah, horsing around with B-Dubs. What is this, a crossover episode? Wumbo Pumbo, there's no robots here to follow your commands. Stop giving robots orders, or you'll get timed out or banned. Okay. Yeah, AFK Mumbo is the only person here. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying Breath of the Wild, Jonathan. That's a fun game. I played that this fall. Have I thought about doing a bad job of a horse on top to sway B-Dubs? No, I think we'll ask him to help. He's been very friendly about this on the whole, and also because he's going to be coming back from a few days off since he's coming back from a few days off, he's probably going to be like, I mean, he might have a million ideas he wants to work on right away, but sometimes people like to have something to kind of get them back in the groove, and so stopping by my place to give feedback or help with something like that's good. FR Mercury, thank you for the 5, who writes, here's some money. That is our first... Oh, no, I just dropped an Xbox controller. Blurp. I was experimenting with alternate pinball setups earlier with that. Thank you for the first $5 tip of the stream. That puts us 15 away from our first face camera expansion. And, okay. So, it does, because we're not done setting up the stream animation. Okay, so what were we going to do? We were going to put in some redstone dust. We're going to need more than that. We're going to need some repeaters. Whoops. Okay, and we're going to need dispensers. Okay. So, for right now, while we're testing the firework rockets, I think what we want to do, and just hear me out on this, is to put the firework rockets like behind the pillars. How many of these do we have? We might not have enough of these to do properly. Because there's 6 pillars. No, we got enough. Okay. Now, here's the thing, is then we actually got to power these, though, too, y'all. We can't just not power these. So, let's see, what's the best way to do that? Probably come in from the sides here like this. And we're going to put in like these. This is too many. You know what? I think it's probably... Maybe we only need... To get the current to go into here is the problem. Oh, nope, so that won't work, will it? If the current goes like... Will it go to the next one next to it, too? And let's run to bed real quick. Could we run redstone over top of them? Maybe. Hey, thank you very much to Josh for tipping 5 as well. That is going to put us $10 away from our first face camera expansion. Thank you very much. Okay. Man, playing with the brightness turned down is actually, like... So the thing is, I normally have to keep it turned way up because I'm in the nether a lot, but I'm not in the nether too much right now. Target blocks and a redstone line running beside it. Interesting. Okay. FR Mercury, thank you for the additional 5, who says, I still have $15 to spend. Well, you are welcome to spend it here if you like, but thank you for supporting the arts through my show. If you know other people that need it too, feel free to let other people in the community support me. There might be people that you know who are like me. Like, I don't want to be a jerk about this, but like, I'm like kind of famous. And so, like, if somebody's like, I set aside X amount of money for the arts this month and I'm giving it all to you, I'm just kind of like, that's cool. But like, if there's other people that need it too, like, we can spread the burden around on the Joe Hill stuff. There's a lot of viewers here. Lila, for example, just showed up with a 5 who says, let's get the cam expanded for the first time tonight. Thank you, Lila. It's time to say, if you'll direct your attention down here to slot 7, once I get the camera there. Howdy, y'all. Crow Hill's here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm actually, like, super warm, so while the camera's still small, I'm starting to overheat a little bit. Whew. I turned up the heat in the apartment earlier, because I was trying to get some dough to rise for some pizza I was making, and so, but I'm still dressed like it's super cold in here, and that is not the best. Okay. So I'm worried if we run redstone over top of them, then they won't shoot the fireworks properly because the fireworks might hit the redstone, but I don't actually know. I didn't say I don't want to sound like a jerk, but I'm famous. I said I don't want to sound like a jerk, but I'm kind of famous. It's different. I'm in this the weird internet famous thing, which is not the same. Oh, that did work. Hey, what do you know? Oh, that's because I had both of these. Okay. So that one doesn't go. But maybe what I do is... maybe I just have one of these. Maybe that's the way we do it. And we're going to need, like, one of these every so often. Okay, so let's put 3 rockets in here. 3 rockets in here. 3 rockets in here. Father Mercury, thank you for another 5, who says, apology, sorry, my cat walked over my keyboard and spammed gibberish. As an apology, take this, please. That puts us 15 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you very much. Well, luckily, AutoMod already caught that. So here we go. It is time to keep on going this way. La da da da. La da 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 da. La da 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 dun dun dun. La da 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 dun dun dun. Ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. La da 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 da. Bum bum. Did that go all the way down the line? I think it did. So there should only be not very... it might not have reached that last one. Maybe it did. Okay. This one didn't go off this time because we were out. We've been testing that one earlier. Okay, so that is going to work. So what we want to do now is actually extend the wire from like way further back around here. I wonder if I could do this with a bow and arrow, or if that's just a terrible idea. No, I probably should not do this with a bow and arrow. Although I am going to need to go get more redstone, if not. I bet I left a bunch of my redstone in the candy cane stuff. Dang it. The bow and arrow would be cool. But I'm worried about hitting the target consistently. Like, so here's the thing is, let's say that I put the target here. And then I still got to go get a bow and arrow. Excuse me. Hey, thank you, Marchie, for the 15, who says, howdy, Joe, long-time watcher, first-time donor, greetings from New Zealand. Well, greetings to New Zealand, and thank you for bringing us evenly to our next face camera expansion target. Once we get down here, I will go ahead and say, expand true. Do-do-do-do. And there we go. Alrighty. I could make a clock with a ridiculously long timer. Yes, that sounds really fun. People love clocks with ludicrously long timers. That's not a thing people like. So, did I bring food on this trip? Good, I did. Okay. So what I'm looking for right now is additional redstone or a bow. Wait, I am going to need a pickaxe. But I think I saw a redstone or a bow and arrow. Okay, there's the bow. Okay. Cool. So I got a normal pickaxe, so I can extract some redstone with that. Whoops, I am just in the wall. Very, very good. And up we go. Okay, so let's see. I've got 4 arrows. That's not maybe optimal. I'm not going to make an odd long sign note block thing. Dang it, I need to get out of here. Stupid water and elytra combination. Okay, so from here... That was close, actually. Dang it. Should have got more arrows. Okay. I think I left some arrows in here, maybe. Dun 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 dun. Would a sideways rocket hit trigger the rest? Maybe. Have a repeater behind the target. Oh, that's true. Maybe the target's just not working at all. Maybe I'm just wrong. 1 arrow. Dang it, I don't want to go downstairs. I've got a bajillion arrows downstairs, but I don't want to go all the way down there. There it is. See? Plenty of arrows. I knew it. Okay. So, up and over. A bow with power would be better because you don't need to aim up as much. I think that's how that works, though. So I think what I would actually want to do here... let's put this back and that back. Get out the red terracotta for a second. I don't think power affects the trajectory, y'all. Okay, so if I aim at that red block... Okay, so we're going to use bed real quick. We are 20 even for the next expansion. Thank you for asking. Dang it, darkness, my old friend. There we go. Okay, so let's say we decide we're going to watch it from right here. So we're going to mark where we'll stand. And then we'll try to aim directly at that. Dang it, that's too low. So we need to actually aim at the top of that. Nope, over one. Down. I'm actually not convinced this is going to trigger. Maybe I need redstone powder on top of the target blocks or something. Okay, so part of it might be that we just didn't have these. These might be out of range from back there. Thank you for the 5, Father Mercury, who says, I'm guessing this time, but you might just expand. Well, that puts us 15 away from our next face camera expansion. But thank you very much, Father Mercury. Honestly, I'm starting to think I should actually just mount these in the roof of the tower and have them pop out at the top. Oh, you need a repeater right in front of it to power everything. Oh, that makes sense. Thank you. Good point. See, the problem is, though, they're not going up high enough to go over the roof. Maybe what we actually do is we put the rockets in the top of there. Or put the dispensers in the top of there. So I think that's actually going to be what we do next. Is we're going to take down our overlay, and we're going to do a quick setting up, or we're going to do a quick recording. Start recording. Okay. Hermitcraft Season 7, Episode 59, Segment Foxtrot, Take 1. And action. Well, folks, as you can see, I've got a nice little plaza here. I've got a nice little roof on top. We don't have the 4 horses from the quadriga yet. I'm thinking once B-Dubs gets back, we're going to ask him to help us breed some horses to make this gate feel real neighborly. You know what? So we're going to leave that quadriga unfinished for the moment. Now, one thing I did start working on was a fireworks shooting array back here. And I was thinking, like, oh, it'd be real cool if I could, like, stand over here somewhere on New Year's Eve and then shoot a target like that one there and see the fireworks go off. Dang it, that was close, but not, like, exactly it. Well, okay. They're hard to see because they're behind the columns, and it's daytime. But some of them actually did go off. What I'm realizing, though, is having these fireworks back here behind the gate means that they're spending all of their gunpowder just trying to get up past the columns, which isn't ideal. What would be probably more visually interesting would be to install the fireworks launchers on the roof here behind the whole thing. Or possibly, like, embed them kind of like... So basically, if I remove this layer of the roof and put in the fireworks launchers here, I would have, like, some sort of target or something that I could remotely trigger to activate it. Or, run a button with redstone signal up. The problem is there's nowhere good to conceal running redstone signal up through here, since these pillars are all so narrow. But, core concept, if we had the fireworks start off emerging from the roof, maybe I have some sort of timing mechanism where I activate the timer and then I fly back here to witness it. I don't know. We're going to have to come back to that. But this is only the first of 6 different New Year's Eve fireworks launchers that we need to build. So, this one's not going to be done this episode anyway, since we need to wait for B-Dubs to get back from his vacation to help us with that quadriga with the 4 horses on the roof. Why don't we go ahead and show off what I'm working on for each of the remaining 5 time zones. Time skip. I'm going to hit stop recording. Okay, face camera back on, setting up stream back on. Okay. Oh. Can dispensers release parrots? I think they might be able to release parrot eggs, but I don't think you can get parrot eggs. They can release chicken eggs. We could shoot a bunch of chickens into the air at midnight. And I don't know. I don't think a clock is going to be interesting, but we might have to get creative. Not creative mode, but like smart about how we do this. So, if we put them on the roof, be careful so we don't kill the horses. I know. Release the doves. So we're going to retrieve the redstone here. Okay. And yeah, we're out of dirt. It's fine. So we're going to get more dirt real quick. Going to put a bunch of the other stuff, like the target blocks and the dispensers and the redstone stuff back in there. Father Mercury, thank you for the 2 who says, yeah, you skipped that time, Joe. Thank you very much. That puts us 13 away from our next face camera expansion. What if the eggs smash against something then float down? Yeah, I mean, you could make something interesting with the chickens. But, shoot chickens into slime blocks. Oh, sorry, I had top chat on instead of live chat on YouTube. Okay. So, core concept here. We need to go repair some of the earthworks back here. Right now. Hey, welcome, Rex. Good evening to you. I am just working on some different locations from which to shoot fireworks during our New Year's Eve stream. This is not going to be optimal. So we're going to figure out something else. That's okay. That's how we learn. Oh good, this is also done to the point where we can now connect these as humorously as possible. Yeah, so having this path connect so obviously poorly here is very fun, but I know some people will hate it, which is part of what makes it fun. Whoops, okay. So somebody flying over from like this direction here, like they're like, okay, I'm just exploring this swamp. Clomp, clomp, clomp. Oh, there's a ravine. What does it mean? They're swinging over this way, and then boom! Brandenburg Gate looking pretty good. Looking pretty good in the background, or in the distance there. Okay. So. Shell says you could build something in the shopping district to go off on New Year's. No, I can't. The shopping district is so laggy it would go off 8 minutes later. People would be like, Joe, don't build stuff with redstone in the shopping district. You're going to make my stuff in the shopping district even worse. Okay. Why is this not eating or sleeping? Can I ask Mumbo for help with the redstone? I don't need help with the redstone. It's not difficult redstone. I just had the fire. Hiccups. Uh-oh. Hopefully that's not a real hiccup. Hopefully that just went down the wrong way. It's not that the redstone is bad. It's that the dispensers were in the wrong place. It's real easy to fix. Lay your head down and dream. Okay. I don't know what the sheep race is. Roof background says, Joe, can you build a mega base? I am building a mega base. It stretches across the gap between a sea and an ocean. My base stretches ludicrously far from slime to brandy BG. Like, my base is pretty mega. It's just not geometric. People think a mega base has to be this geometric oddity. But no, mine is like this organic gradient. From slime to wine, from dogs to logs. Okay, that's a ban for impersonation. Secret tunnels. So, anyway, core concept. We need to go get actual fireworks. And did we free up enough space in our inventory to do that? Yes, we did. Okay. So let's go to the shopping district. Real quick. And do I have gold helmet on? Swap that in real quick so we don't get attacked. Okay. I'm not the only one online, but I'm the only one online who's not AFK at the moment. Other people are online but AFK. Okay, yeah, see, look at how the frame rate drops when we get in here. 23. This is better than it was. It was hanging out at a smooth 3 to 8 recently. Okay. There are not a lot of these exploding rockets. That worries me. Maybe I should just make my own? So to make the exploding rockets, what do you have to mix in? Is it like fire charges? Oh, I probably should say exploding rockets Minecraft. That's a lot of SpaceX stuff. Fireworks star. You make a fireworks star by adding dies, player heads, feathers, nuggets. Okay. So fireworks. So gold nuggets make star-shaped explosions. Head makes creeper explosions. Feathers make little bursts. Okay. Got it, got it, got it. So we're gonna need probably 3 stacks of gunpowder. I don't know what that means. Okay. Okay, so thank you, Tango, for the unlimited rockets. Some assembly required in this case, but we are making unlimited rockets with these. So I feel like that's okay. Luckily, I've got a ton of paper back at my place. Nathan Webb, don't yell in all caps. That's the time. Yeah, 10's enough to get me back to my base. I kind of want to get rid of this ledge here because it makes it harder to fly back to my place. Yurgi, can firework rockets be used to trigger things that target blocks at a distance easily? Do they go straight up? Yeah, Tango gave me unlimited rockets as my Christmas present. Okay. Yeah, if you get banned for something on Twitch, it's a bad idea to show up on YouTube asking for help to get unbanned. Now I'm gonna ban your YouTube account too. If you were banned and you have a second account, maybe don't ever tell anyone that you're the person who got banned earlier. Especially if you got banned for something particularly obnoxious. That's a bad move. Okay. So we got some paper here. We got some feathers. We do need to get... I've got gold somewhere. Hey, MRCJ375 Gaming. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee. Here on the Hermitcraft server, we are just gathering some materials to make fireworks with. Nothing too crazy. Getting ready for New Year's Eve a few days from now. Gotta just grab all the things we need for that. Woo! Flying. Okay. Somewhere in here I have a bunch of gold. Great, because I'm going to need gold nuggets to make some of these. And I'm probably going to want some of this paper too. Let's put that in there. And let's put this uncooked food in here for later. Just in case. Actually, I think what I'm going to swap out first is I'm going to swap out my gold helmet as well. But yeah, welcome Raiders. I am playing on the Hermitcraft server, which is an invite-only server to which I do not control the invites. Oh no, I hit a gold, not gold thing, honey thing. Trying to hit this honey vader perfectly every time is just quite the challenge. Okay. Moving stuff in other windows. Nope, that's the wrong window. Wrong window. Dang it. I almost switched back just in time. Okay. What time zones will I be streaming for New Year's Eve? I was going to do midnight UK, midnight EU, and then the 4 US time zones. The 4 mainland US time zones. Okay. So. Yeah, this is the Brandenburg Gate, like the one they got in Berlin, Germany. So that's where they usually do the big fireworks show in EU, in Germany. And so I was hoping to do a big fireworks show here. But that's going to require actually building fireworks launchers and getting a bunch of stuff in together here. So, okay. Let's clear out a bunch of our inventory from the sand, the slabs. Okay. I don't want to waste my fire charges because I really need those for that other thing. But using some of the feathers and the gold nuggets should be good. You know what I should have done is I should have brought my dyes up here. From storage too. We have a whole thing of dyes down in storage that we can go grab. Did I just put away my rockets? Dang it, rockets. You had one job. Where'd the honey blocks come from? There's a honey farm over here. So Doc M's honey farm was overflowing, so I was just emptying it for him every so often. Because he left it alone for like 5 months. Okay, so we need to get my dyes. Is this the dye chest? We got lapis, we've got yellow, we got glowstone dust. This might not be actually a dye chest. This might... I thought I had a dye chest, but maybe I don't. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Well, I'm not thrilled about that. It's darn inconvenient thinking you have a dye chest and then discovering you don't. Let's take these rose bushes just in case we need more red. Got a hypno head here. Wells Knight head. We should move those to our head collection anyway. Take these. And it's getting dark outside. Okay. No fancy colors in there. Why is there a creeper here? Dang it, creepers, don't hang out on my islands. Did I leave any fancy dyes in here? Some red. I guess one cactus. Oh wait, no, there's a few cacti in here. Like, green fireworks aren't really traditionally like New Year's colors anyway. I feel like white and gold. Brown. I could do brown fireworks, yay. Yeah, asking me to rank anything or say my favorite of anything is gonna be a no. I don't normally have like favorites of almost anything. That's just not how my brain works. Well, I don't. Grace Winder says maybe Germany colors. The thing is, I don't want to make this like a nationalistic thing. Like, if anything, blue and yellow for the EU even feels a little bit too nationalistic, even though it's not a nation. Oh, good. Okay. So we've got some colorful things in here. Okay, so let's make some blue dye, for example, too. We're going to make some red dye. Dang it, I meant to use the poppies for that. We're going to make some orange dye. Not too much. You can't make green with blue and yellow. That's annoying. Okay, so if I take gunpowder, put it in with this. Why isn't it working? I gotta figure out how to make a fireworks charge, apparently. I thought... No? Is that it? Do I need a feather? Minecraft fireworks. You need to turn the lapis into dyes? I don't want to do that. Lapis lazuli used to be a dye in Minecraft. Why can't it be a dye now? Fine, we'll make it purple dye. If it's going to be a dye anyway, it might as well be a purple one. Okay, so there is a... Okay, so 2 purple fireworks. Now, can you put more than one firework star into a firework and have it come out? Wait, no. Burst purple, burst purple. Okay, so I probably want to mix and match the burst purples with, like, burst yellows. Right? Small ball yellow. So if I do that, it's going to be star-shaped yellow. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I knew I made 36 of those. Well, maybe I needed 36 of those. Maybe that's fine. Okay. So now I've got these, and then I can combine them with that and that maybe? Actually, let's maybe put in. Let's just make a bunch of these. How many of these does this make? Okay. Flight duration. Oh, it made a bunch of flight duration 3 ones. No, it burned the excess. I thought it was going to stop like with normal things. Okay. Oh, but they all go off simultaneously. Interesting. Okay. So, core concept, we need to have a chest reserved for the fireworks that we made. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. Yes, I am dabbling in firework witchcraft, and clearly witchcraft is not one of my strong points. Academically, they did not cover a lot of that where I went to school, it being America, and our Puritan roots and all that. So I guess we'll make some purple ones. So we'll make some lapis lazuli into some blue dye. And we'll make some purple dye. Then we'll make some more purple bursts or stars. Okay, see, the nice thing about that is it stopped consuming those once those were done. So then we can put in a bunch of paper here. And maybe, whoops, 2 of these. Well, that... Oh, but we need to think about this real hard. Because what happened last time, it's clear I need to do it like that. Because so otherwise it'll make too many. Okay, cool. So then we put all the ones with stars and colors in here. We've got all these extra actual flight ones now that we made by accident. I am preparing a fireworks show. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Welcome, Nick Tarrant. Glad you could join us. Okay. Yeah, the stream is still getting set up. We don't know what we're doing yet. We're just making it up as we go. Glowstone dust does a crackle effect. Really? Oh, fireworks star. Let's see. Glowstone dust adds a crackle. Diamonds add a trail. Oh, that's cool. Huh. Can I get some glowstone dust? You know, I think it counts as burning diamonds if we put them in fireworks. But I don't have a lot right now to actually use. So that's like a separate problem. So let's put all these flight duration 3 fireworks in here where we won't accidentally use them. And red or glowstone dust. Glowstone dust. 24. Don't have a ton of that. Sir Archibald says, Joe, saw the Christmas and one of Beef's episodes and recognized it right away as one of your build. Came out pretty great. Which Christmas? The Parthenon? The gingerbread Parthenon? Awesome. Thank you. I do my best, Dakota. Thank you. And I am glad to help you as much as I can in some small way, GB Packers Minecraft fan. It would be a very fancy way to burn diamonds. Huh. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Almost. Okay. I have just been exhausted the last few days, and so I'm hoping to get to bed early tonight. Okay, so we're just going to use this as our fireworks store. So we've got 4 different kinds of interesting fireworks at this point. And time to lay our head down and dream in here. So, oh, somebody says there's a raid in the background. Like, oh, there's like a villager or pillager raid. I just wasn't paying attention to. Sorry about that. Aw, snap. I don't know where they are. Dang it. That's probably not a good way to introduce myself to some pillagers. As you guys can see, I put a nice little trail in here. People were like, Joe, you need to connect your trail to this. And I was like, yes, I'm going to do that in the most silly, awkward way possible. Somebody says a patrol, not a raid. Gotcha. Well, wherever they are, I must have flown over them without noticing. So, take that, pillagers. I'm also curious. This fox has been gathering berries for a few months. Like, okay, it still hasn't, like, overflowed the chest. Okay, no rush. We have some extra berries if we need them at some point. I guess I can put some gray concrete powder there for right now. They weren't in front of my bed. Wait, really? That seems like a dangerous place to have a raid. Like, right over here somewhere? Huh. Well, regardless, we can just hang out up here and do our Quadriga impression. Look at me, I'm 4 horses and a guy. And in the meantime, we can also check our PayPal tips because it looks like we just got one from Chef Nutmeg. Thank you, Chef Nutmeg, for the 20, who says, hello, Joe. $1 for each year cancer-free as of today. Whoa, that is an awesome, awesome thing to celebrate. Congrats on that, Chef Nutmeg. Let's see, we were $13 away from our next phase camera expansion, so that puts us 7 past. So it's time to say, expand, Joe. Do. So, yeah, congrats, Chef Nutmeg. That's awesome. At some point, they killed a zombie. Wait, they can kill a zombie? I didn't even know that. Okay. Yeah, they must have despawned. So yeah, thank you for sharing that small victory. That's not a small victory. Sometimes I say small victory because, like, I'm not used to having big wins on things. But, like, that's a huge victory. So yeah, that's great. Congrats. Okay, so what I'm thinking we're gonna do. Now that we figured out the rough fundamentals of the fireworks, we're going to need to figure out how many fireworks we actually need. Because we've got right now 38. So if we fire, let's say 10 per thing, we need at least 60 total. So, yeah, let's go ahead and maybe make some more. And we've got the powder here now, so we can add some of this. We can add some of that. And then I'm guessing we need some dye in there. Fireworks star with a red ball and twinkle. Okay, so we can drop the orange in here. Okay. And then is that going to star-shaped orange and twinkle? Okay, so small ball versus star-shaped versus burst. So let's do 2 that way. And then 1 this way. Why is it not? Oh, because we're out of orange at this point. So we could put in some red here. Okay. This is maybe not the optimal way to do this, folks. Okay, but we put in a red one. So that's a small ball, and this is a star. Well, whatever. We'll just make it up as we go. We got to be really careful how we click on these so we don't accidentally make a bunch of flight duration 2 rockets, because that's not my intention. Okay. Cannot shift click these or it breaks the whole thing. La da 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 da. Okay. So wait, we actually want the flight duration 1 rockets. Okay. So at this point we now have a bunch of different rockets. How many? Let's put the 6 ones together in the same stacks. So 20 plus 5 times 6 is 50. 50 plus 9, that's 59. That's almost 60. Maybe 12 for each because it's striking 12. That's not a bad point. That's not a bad point. But what we are going to do is we are going to roll over here and throw some things into our composter that we don't immediately need, just to clear up some inventory space. Whomp. Okay. So, NYC ball drop. What is that? What building is that actually dropped down? It's located on the roof of 1 Times Square. So we're going to Wikipedia this for the East Coast. Oh, we forgot. I'm glad your ambient horror movie music is helping, Badger. So I guess we should... I see that the Times Square ball was over a sign that said Toshiba. So maybe mine should be on one that says Joshiba. I don't know. It's located on the roof of 1 Times Square. The ball is a prominent part of a New Year's Eve celebration, where the ball descends down a specially designed flagpole, resting at midnight to signal the start of the new year. First held in 1907 to welcome 1908, the ball drop has been held annually since, except 1942 and 43 in observance of wartime blackouts. The ball was originally designed with wood and iron and lit with 100 incandescent bulbs. The current one has a computerized LED lighting system. One of the most notable New Year's celebrations internationally. Okay. So we got to do one for the New York Times building. I'm going to just bookmark that for later, so we have it. But first we got to do the Big Ben one. Now, some of y'all said that you can go to a villager and you can trade for a bell. What kind of villager do you need to trade for a bell? Actually, let's put all of our fireworks making stuff back over here for right now. You need a weaponsmith according to Manatee Gag? Okay. Thank you. So we should be able to find a weaponsmith to get a bell from. I'm hoping. But I don't want to count on that. So, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop a whole bunch of stuff into storage here. This is not, like, structured properly, so we're going to move this stuff up that needs to be moved up. Okay. Well, we'll hold on to that. Paper, lapis, red dye. Just move that up as well as these two, and then that. Oh, good. We got our good flat pants back. I've been meaning to pick those up. Okay, that can go back in here. Okay, so I think what we need to go do is grab a 36 emeralds for the bell. Okay. We need to go grab... Armorer has a 50% chance. Go to a weaponsmith or a toolsmith. Okay. So we need to get a bell for the UK one. Because the UK has this tower called Elizabeth Tower that has a bell in it that they celebrate. Or celebrate, if you will. So we have 24 emeralds, so that's not enough. So we'll bring some extra stone that we can trade for emeralds when we get there. Let's also grab some extra pork chops out of here real quick. Okay. You can power it with redstone too. Awesome. Well, I think that's what we're going to do. Although it's about to be... Lay your head down and dream time. Okay. Yeah, the Brandenburg Gate is pretty much done at this point. I'm going to try and do a collab with B-Dubs to actually get the horses, because that'll be a fun thing when he gets back from his break. He's taking a break to spend more time with his family for Christmas week. Okay. Ugh, now there's a lot scarier with the brightness turned down. Try not to drift off. It is getting late here. It's almost time to lay my head down and dream. Hold on real quick. Let me just ban this person for spamming emoji. Yay. Nope, there's our turn. Boots are still good. Okay. I need to get a beard like the person in Kill Bill Volume 1, so I can like flick it like over my shoulder. I'm not there yet. Not there yet. I need to weigh it down with beads on a braid. Would that actually help it grow faster? I don't think that's how that works. The 5-point palm heart exploding hand technique was banned for a reason, folks. Okay. That got a 16 right there. Okay, so that's from these two masons. Okay. Core concept. Are there any weaponsmiths even in here, or are these all librarians? No. Doc used to have a bunch of weaponsmiths, but did he move all of his... Yeah, we're doing different things for the different time zones. Wait, I hear other villagers somewhere. Is that a weaponsmith? Nope. Didn't Impulse have some? I don't know if I'm allowed to use impulses. Like, I think I'm allowed. I'm allowed to use XBs explicitly, and Doc doesn't mind if I use his. But I don't know if can just roll into Impulse's base or scars without breaking things. I don't even know what this thing is. What kind of villagers are these? They won't trade them for me at all. It's because they're grumps. Yeah, these are just grumps. Okay. Weaponsmith is grindstone. Wait, did one of them have a grindstone? I think these were all masons. I mean, so we did get some emeralds from some stone. So this wasn't a total waste rolling out here. But... Okay. I don't have a good plan for this. I think Doc's area had weaponsmiths at some point. So we could try it. Let's make sure we didn't miss any PayPal tips over here. While we had our Wikipedia article up. Nope, we didn't. Okay. It's like, I just want to take a quick nap while we run. Oh boy. Yeah, so Monday is the last day of my YouTube streaming work week. Traditionally. Now, that doesn't mean I don't have special events and stuff on Tuesdays sometimes. Which you can learn more about on Twitter. Don, this stream might never be set up. I mean, honestly, we don't even know where to start about getting one of these bells. Excuse me. Maybe steal a bell from a distant village. Most of the distant villages I know about already didn't have bells when I was looking for them another time. Okay. Whoa! Forgot about that. Okay. Is there a bell in the village near Cleo's base? Cleo's base has several villages near that, and no bell in any of them. Actually, it's really unfortunate. It made me sad. Okay. So, Doc used to have a villager trading center underneath here. And then I went here one day, and then there was, like, not a villager trading center anymore. Does anyone know where he put all these villagers? Did he put them in this sky thing over here that he built? Is this Doc M's sky thing? Is this his floating tower? Yeah, but are there villagers in this? I hear villagers. I also hear zombies. So, there's farmer villagers. Wait, what kind of villager is that? Hello, Mooter. Hello, Vater. I am Doc M's friend Joe Hills. Okay. So, I think we're gonna descend. No, we'll go in here. There's more higher up. Okay, well, let's turn night into day first so we don't spawn mobs over there, because I don't know where his bed is, and I don't want to mess it up. Mumbo had villagers for iron trades. They might have had bells. I don't even know where Mumbo's base is. Because Mumbo's... I lived next to Mumbo one season, and his base had such terrible frame rate impact that I just have not had an interest in going anywhere near his base since. The few times I have gone to his bases, I've had creepers blow up on me because of the frame rate, and then I'm like, oh no, I broke something that 2 million people are going to be angry at me about. So, Tango was getting a bunch of bells for decked out. Does Stress have villagers? Stress is right over here. Stress only has farmers. Yeah, okay, so here's Toon Towers. This is Tango's base. It's pretty good. It's a good base. Here's the... Oh, this is an extension of the shopping district. Interesting. I don't even... This looks very dark and likely full of mobs. But yeah, Tango did a good job with this. Okay. So I guess this is where we're supposed to land. Corrales has some. Oh, Corrales' base is so far away. Well, Tango only has villagers for iron. Tango's villagers are out in the end somewhere. Okay. This is so cool. I know how to get to Corrales' portal through the Nether. Grian has summoned his mansion. I think Grian's mansion's all the way in the upside down, though. Okay. Boy. Does B-dubs have any villagers? Is that a thing? Also, is it possible Doc moved, like, any of his villagers somewhere else? Probably not. No. For a while, there was a thing where there were, like, a bunch of random trading villagers in the, shopping district. Because, like, but I don't know if they've been all cleared out. Like, at one point, there were a bunch of villagers over in, like, Bumbo Mustache Boy. What is this called? Rumbo Bot? There were a bunch of villagers in here that said, like, vote stress. Oh, they're all gone. Man, I miss flying through here looking for those boxes for Tango. Even the one in the chest monster was killed. Did Iskall put them in the road? I don't know. Okay. Well, one thing I can tell is my brain is... Whoa. I don't think the snow was here last time. Or if it was, I was too tired. I am definitely, like, super duper starting to fade. Like, I've just been exhausted for the last few days. And it's... Yeah. It's getting to the end of the week for me because I stream Wednesday through Monday. So, somebody broke my door. Can't believe somebody would do that. Just gonna sit my... Somebody got rid of the paper that I push. What? And my... Somebody got rid of my paper pushing paper for when I want a paper push. So yeah, I think I am. Let's see who we can raid, because I'm at the point where it's like, if I go into somebody else's base this tired, I'm gonna blow it up by accident. And if you blow up Grian's base by accident, that's not a prank. That's like a war crime, and that is not the sort of thing I want to deal with right now. So, it looks like our friend Cubfan is playing some Minecraft tonight, doing some speed runs, so we're going to raid him. Let's go ahead and copy a link to that. Copy link address. Okay, make sure that site's muted before we load that up here. Wait, why did it not go? I typed /raid Cubfan135. There we go. Now it might work. We'll find out if it does. That'll be nice. Raid Cubfan. Yay. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee.